This is a dangerous machine. I don't talk about motorcycling because, quite frankly, it scares my parents. I have owned two road-going motorcycles, a DRZ 400 SM and now this KTM 790 Adventure R. Sometimes I wonder why I feel the desire, almost a need to have something like this in my life, to perpetually scare my parents. I love being on two wheels. I don't know if it was my first sidecar ride with my dad when I was 3 on his friend's bike, or taking a Coleman mini bike to the park to learn how to fly before I had my driver's license, but fond memories. Right now I'm loading up to go to the beach. I'm in Hood River, Oregon, and I'm gonna ride 158 miles to the Oregon coast to Cape Kiwanda and paraglide with my buddy Chet. We work on ourselves to help others around us. And to me, motorcycling and flying is for myself. I've asked myself recently why I feel I must engage in so-called risky activities to feel closer to myself. What is it about motorcycling that does it for me so good? Those who know. They might not be able to explain why or how or put it into words, but they know the feeling. There is something to motorcycling. It's the whole entourage. It's that every extremity has a job to do. It's that I have to unlock my gas cap with my key, and then I have this special spot right up here where I put my key when I put gas in the bike. It's the giggly feeling I get filling this thing up when I know that this 4.5 gallons of gas is going to take me like 230 miles and I'm still going to be able to out-accelerate everything on the road. Or I could just do the whole route off-road because I bought an adventure bike. But above all, it's the presence. God damn it. I stop at the gas station, I swipe my card, I open my cap, I put the gas in the bike. I'm not focused on anything but waiting until the gas gets to the top of the tank, and then I tap the thingy so it doesn't go all over the place. My brain is empty, clear, and quiet. I haven't thought about anything but putting gas in the tank and maybe starting this GoPro at this gas station. I strive to keep my brain empty, clear, and quiet, as Ram Dass puts it, most of the time, but in most of my life, there is no stakes to not practicing perfectly. But on the road, there is, or in the air, there is. When the stakes of your activity, whatever it is, are death or serious bodily injury, there's no way to not be there. Well, this guy's towing, and he's on his phone. Gotta get away from that. What gear am I in? Are my engine temps good? I'm not speeding, am I? Where am I going? Is my phone charged? Has anything fallen off the bike? I'm forced into a flow state of processing my surroundings. Okay, so you're a vigilant rider. You're explaining to me that you're focused on riding. Big whoop. To that, I say, hold on, partner. The real magic, in my eyes, of riding or flying or any of these activities that expose you to, yes, risk, but moreover, a unique perspective of the world, is that inherently they force you to appreciate your position in the moment. Not only are you just doing something cool, but the activity in itself is making you appreciate it more. I appreciate myself now for having made it to this beach safely. And I appreciate this machine, this beautiful machine, for taking me from Hood River to the coast in comfort, and then being able to rally down the beach. Riding the bike to the beach makes getting there part of the fun. I appreciate the journey just as much as the destination, which is rarely the case when I'm driving a vehicle. So being in a space that my skill set is the only thing keeping me alive, getting to travel in a unique and honestly damn exciting way, and the presence that brings is entirely worth the risk. And that is why I choose to ride motorcycles. In a similar way, it's also why I love flying. Oh, flying? Yeah, it's fun. It's consumed my life for 6 years. Flying this wing, this particular wing, on a beach, on a dune, to me, has gotta be the most fun thing ever. But I've encountered a lot of fun things in my life, and not many of them have stuck like flying. So then I'm back to asking myself a question of why do I look at forecasts and find out that this little stretch of beach that's no more than a quarter mile long on this coast of Oregon on this particular day have just the right amount of wind to allow me to strap myself to this piece of nylon and ride the updraft of the wind hitting the obstacle and then going up, do it for me so good. I don't think so much anymore flying is just about the fact that I can go off the ground anymore. Like, I know what that's like. I think a lot of it now has to do with the friends I meet during it and the opportunity to go do something fun with them. Or that honestly, flying feels like the one thing I'm truly good at, and at this point comes completely effortlessly. I feel completely in control of my little piece of nylon on this little stretch of beach on the perfect day with the perfect wind on this particular section of the Oregon coast. And flying becomes, well, I wonder if I could land there. Or drag my feet all the way across the dune. Or touch Chet's wing. And for a brief time, while I'm flying, that's the only thing I'm wondering about. Its presence. It's a presence that us as pilots have spent a lot of time working to access effortlessly, and we do it for ourselves. See, flying is a selfish act. Really, it's for your enjoyment and your enjoyment alone. But I feel as though when we have those experiences, when we know that they're available to us, we tend to worry about a lot of stuff a lot less. And overall, be a better human. You work on yourself to help others around you. I think if you talk to anyone who participates in adventure sports, they'd tell you that it's not about the rush and the fear and the adrenaline that comes with it, but it's the calmness. If you take one thing away from this video, it's not to go buy a motorcycle or learn how to paraglide. It's to seek out something in life that requires skill, discipline, and dedication to be good at, and just go do it, and tell no one. Find that one thing that's just for you, just for your own personal enjoyment and betterment, and just see where it takes you.
Yeah.